Here's a 2008 Kawasaki VN1500. This bike is a salvage title bike, and we are posting it up for sale instead of stripping it like usual. This bike was laid over on the right hand side from what we can tell, and it is in pretty good running shape. The bike fired right up. I do have the choke on right now because it seemed like it didn't really want to idle out right. But a lot of these bikes, they do sit for a good bit of time before we get them, so we always recommend cleaning out the fuel lines and all of that. Just reason being they can sit up to a year. This bike was in a rear end accident and then dropped on the right hand side. Bike does have 29,362 miles on it. I'm going to turn on the headlight real quick on high beams. It's high beams. Now let's go to low beams. Right turn signal blinker works. The left one works. The rear end ones, we just assumed that they would not work. We can check them out real quick, but they are damaged in the back. Got the right hand side one. We got the left hand side one working. I'm going to turn off the bike for right now. I'm going to go over the damage. This bike does run and drive. The only thing is the clutch is very soft, so I would basically, clear out the lines. I'm sorry, I can't think of it right now, but get the air pockets out of the lines, because I do believe that there is an air pocket in there, because it is a little soft, and when you put it in first gear it will cut off just a little bit, but if you hold the clutch in all the way it will go. It's just, hold it all the way in and then let out slowly and it'll go, but it does need bleeding. That's the word I was looking for, excuse me. The handlebars are bent right here when it was laid down. As you can see, there is rash on the reservoir cap right there, the brake reservoir. The one of the throttle cables is broken, as you can see. The forks appear to be straight and actually in decent shape. It doesn't appear to have any damage on the forks or the front rim. So you can see the exhaust does have some rash. The peg is broken, and there is some surface rust on the exhaust and rash right there. The rear shock does have a good bit of rash right on it. The tank does have some rash and a big dent right on the right hand side of it. The end of the throttle is broken, and the perch is broken up here. The mirror is missing and most likely broken off on this side. The mirror on that side is tweaked just a tad. Passenger seat is torn right there. As you can see, the rear end accident crushed the rear fender in to the left hand side, so the rear fender would most likely need to be replaced. The luggage rack, most likely you're going to need all new strut chrome covers right there. We cannot tell if the frame would be damaged in the rear at all. We're just believing the whole rear setup is would need to be replaced on this bike. It does drive smoothly. Like I said though, the clutch does need bleeding. You can see there's just minor scratches and scuffs on this side, just from average wear and tear. The tank on this side actually looks really good. No damage. The rear rim appears to be straight. Doesn't have any dents or dings, bends in it from the accident, which leads me to believe it was just a higher up. Someone must have just rear-ended him on a higher up bumper, and then he just had it laid over on the right hand side, I guess. But check us out on R&B Cycle Salvage, Facebook and eBay. If you're interested in purchasing the bike, you can also give us a call, 804-737-7170. Thank you.